Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for November the 19th. And I'm a little bit late. I'm actually 1 hour late today because it was just so cold this morning. I'm not going to come out and let the ducks out. You wouldn't believe it. With the wind chill, minus 17. So today I've got there's four more nights of cold. So today I'm going to do a bunch of work. I'm going to put a whole bunch of straw in the pen underneath the grids. It wasn't supposed to get this cold last night, but it is not nice out. The ducks are even laying low here. Everything we're on emergency here, guys. I woke up this morning just freaking out because the ducks are, I still got, it's winter. It's winter and I've got 650 plus ducks still. It's like I got to do my best here to take care of them. Today it's going to warm up to minus 4, and they're not supposed to have much wind. Not like yesterday. Yesterday was crazy, the wind chill. So, but the ducks, they're still sleeping here, and I'm going to let them out right now. But like I said, today I'm going to do a whole bunch of work and I'm going to clean all the buildings out. I'm going to put new straw in all the buildings. And I'm going to put straw under all the enclosures, or the grids, so that they have something to lay on that's a little warmer. I don't believe I still got ducks here. This is crazy. I'm honestly, guys, I'm really stressed out. I'm worried. If we don't get this warm patch coming up, I don't know what I'm going to do, because the plucker won't work with this cold weather. It's like everything, this is just not supposed to be happening like this. This is a horror show, guys. This is what you call bad. Really, really bad. So I'm going to move some things around today, and with one arm too, which makes it even trickier. But look at this, the ducks, it's so cold the ducks don't even want to come out. The wind's nasty. So I'm going to start working here and getting things done for the ducks. Like I said, I'm going to put all new straw in all the buildings. I'm going to take and put the grids. I'm going to actually put one grid over here, and I'm going to put the straw underneath it. It's going to make a big mess. I'm telling you, I'm not looking forward to cleaning up this mess. It's going to be a nasty mess, the amount of straw that I got to throw in here for these guys. But I got to put some bedding down for them so that they can, I'm not worried about their upper body, because, the ducks, they've got they've got 3 layers of feathers. They've got a beautiful down coat. I got to get the ground warm for them. I just don't believe this. I still got ducks here. Like, this is nuts stuff, man. Like, I'm freaked out, guys. Because like I said, about a week and a half ago there, the only processor I found was $11.50 a duck. That's just crazy. So I got to do this myself, and I got to get it done. And Saturday night the weather changes. It's supposed to change. We're supposed to get, it's only supposed down to 0. Sundays, I think they're calling for 6 degrees or 4 degrees on Sunday, 8 degrees on Monday, and then 4 degrees on Tuesday. So I hope they're right. The weatherman's not right very often, but I hope he's right this time. So the ducks won't even come out of the pen. Like right now, it's warmed up. It's about -5 or -6 on the thermometer. I don't see the Brant geese anywhere. I think they might have left. Well, I've got some winter prep for these guys today. I gotta do it. I gotta own up to my responsibility here and get these guys a place to, so they have some places to lay down. And I just don't believe this. I don't believe that I've got, the ducks still here. Like, this is crazy. I'm all screwed up, guys. Well, they're just starting to come out. Now it is, like I said, right now it is warmed up a touch. You know, they're coming around here. Oh, there's the wind again. I don't believe this. And yesterday with the plucker not working, you know, it wasn't a good situation. I'm like, oh man. I woke up, you know, I slept in this morning till 10 to 6. And it felt good to sleep because I've been burning the candle here at both ends. Really going hard, getting ready for the call, and you know, and I'm a one-man show. Well, I'm less than one man. I'm half a man because I've got this gimp hand, which just makes life miserable to get all this responsibility done. This is a test, man. I'm telling you, this is a one that, you know, I can't believe it. November the 19th, and I've got 650 ducks still here. This is one stressed out video log, I can tell you that right now. I'm so glad these are ducks and not chickens, because you know, ducks can handle the cold a lot better than chickens. You know, I was actually talking to my stepdaughter this morning, and we were talking about the ducks, and you know, I remember last winter, you know, things didn't get goofy until it got to like minus 18 Celsius, which is, you know, I think minus 18 Celsius is about a 0 Fahrenheit. I'm not too sure. I can't remember. And that's when ducks, you know, it gets iffy on, you know, on the cold weather. That's when they need, you know, they need shelter then. So the only thing I can do for them is I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to throw down a bunch of straw today. It's going to make a mess in the pen, but I got to do it. Their welfare is more important than my workload. You know, if I put enough straw down, you know, in different places for them to lay, and you know, so they can get out of the, you know, get off the ground. Because I know if they're off the ground, you know, and they're laying on straw, you know, their body will stay warm, and it'll just make it a lot more comfortable for them. They've got water, because my water situation is still working, even though last night was minus 17 wind chill. You know, the 2 heaters I have in the kiddie pool is keeping the water. Then now their bathtub is frozen, but they're just going to have to do without that. I don't have enough heaters to keep the bathtub going also, so I got to focus on their drinking water. And they've got lots of feed, but I've got to make their sleeping arrangement better, and that's today's project, which I got to do with one hand. So I've got some screwing around today to do today. Oh man, I'm just hoping the weatherman's right, because I don't know what I'm going to do. Now last year, you know, I remember, you know, the weatherman, or the weather last year when I was doing the pen expansion, that it was so warm that, you know, I was digging holes and I was in my t-shirt outside working. So I'm hoping if we can get 3 nice days, because I have a hunch it's going to take 3 days, not 2. Because those chicken plucker fingers, you know, the inside the whiz bang, they weren't tacky yesterday. They were really slick, like frozen slick. You know, and plus when I went inside and looked at the wind chill, you know, it was like minus 13, minus 15. And you know, with the gusts, it was probably hitting a little colder with the gusts. But right now, there's just a slight breeze today. Not like yesterday. Yesterday was crazy. When I woke up, I should have just shut her down and not even bothered. So I'm going to get on with my day here, guys. I've got a lot of work to do. I've got to get, like I said, some enclosures done for these guys so they have places to sleep, and make it so that they're, you know, a little more comfortable. And create a huge mess for me, because throwing straw down in the pen is a big work project for cleanup. They're all going in the sun here. Oh, I turned around. Look at that. I turned around, almost walked right into them. Oh, the Muscovies. Yes, guys, I'm going to get some straw down for you today. Oh, I don't believe this. Well, guys, I got to get happening here. I got to do some work. I've got to get this set up so that the ducks have got a little more comfortable sleeping arrangement. I got to make it so it's comfy for them. They've got 5 nights to go. 4 nights. I know it's 4 or 5 cold nights coming, so that it's going to be a repeat of what happened last night. And it wasn't supposed to get that cold last night. And I looked at the weather forecast. It didn't show minus 17 wind chill that was going to be happening. So I feel sort of bad that the ducks didn't have a perfect place last night. That's sort of bad. I do feel bad, actually. I'm really screwed up, guys. Oh, I'm screwed up and I'm really worried. I'm freaked out worried, actually. Well, people, I thought the Brant geese left us. And I'm just coming out here. I had to go do some work in the garage. And I just came out and I was looking out the back window. And there they are. They're still here. And they're in the pen. That's the crazy part now. Unless they start eating grain, I don't know what they're going to do. Which I don't even think they can eat grain. I'm not sure on them. But they're working their way towards the feeder. Like there's one right now. He's going up. He's picking at the ground. Like, that's just that's crazy stuff. So I must be doing something right here with the ducks. I think I know one of my subscribers put in the comments that I read this morning. They got to be happy ducks if I'm attracting wild ones to live with them. The duck adventure. We might eat them, but we treat them real good. Well, no, we might eat them. We do eat them. And by the way, my roasted duck last night. I was going to video after I was done to show you the carcass, but Doug was sitting there and the slobber, I should say, was just drooling down his face, waiting for me to give him the carcass. But I basically ate it like a barbarian. Didn't even use a knife and fork. Basically I stood in front of the counter on the chopping. I had it on the cutting board after I took it out of the roast pan, and I just stood there and ate it. I took my cast all apart. I took the bandage off and everything so that I didn't get any gobber, any slime on it. And I used both hands and I just ate it like a pig. And then, luckily right now I can take off the cast to wash my hand. So it's a little bit better. So I can, I actually used my 3 good fingers on my right hand to help me just basically eat like a barbarian. And I ate the whole duck, the whole thing. Just stood there and ate like, I don't know, he probably weighed 4.5 pound ruin, and he was so tasty. Tonight I'm having a Peking tonight, so that'll last 2 meals. He's a little bit big. I don't know what he was, but it's bigger. So, but I'm going to start working on the sleeping situation for the ducks here. I've got to come up with something to make their lives a little more comfortable, and it's going to be a trick here with one arm. I was just walking out of the pen here, guys. I can't believe these Brant geese. Just put the camera away here, and they're just staying right here. It's crazy. I hope they can eat the grain. If they can, I don't know how they're going to survive. That little Muscovy, she's looking rough. But you know what? Yesterday, with all the crazy weather we had here, and it was, I went into the barn and she was hiding in the barn. So she knows enough to get out of the weather. But she is, if you look on her back there, she is getting new feathers. Actually, I'm just looking here, the top, the exposed flesh that was on her wings is now getting covered. So she's slowly... that Brant geese is eating grain. They have such a little quack to them, or honk. No, they're not really eating, but they are. I don't know. I got a feeling here we might have a problem with these poor things. I'm wondering if they'll eat the hay. The problem is I can't leave the hay out because the rest of the ducks will take it on them. I don't know. Alright, I gotta get back to my work here. I got a lot of work to do to make some winter bedding for these guys for this next 5 days of freezer crap that we're going through, but the ducks are all down at the other end. And I'm going to leave them alone. I don't want them all panicking. They're laying in the they're baking in the sun right now. The sun's actually really nice. The wind's not too bad, but they seem to be staying around the hedge. I think the hedge is blocking the wind over there on the other side, and that's where they're just hanging around. But I gotta come up with some sleeping conditions for them right now, and that's my job. Well guys, I was just walking to the swamp to, actually down to the dock to get the rope off the boat that I needed for the sleigh to haul the manure from the shed. I'm looking here, we got fresh predator tracks, and they're really fresh. Now it looks like they came close to the property, they turned around right there. Doug's making a mess with them here, but it's small footprints, so it looks, it's probably another coyote. I'm looking here, it's going down over there is where it's headed. It looks like it came in here. Yeah, it's far too small to try. Well, actually the stride is too short for Doug. Oh, well, look at, there's his stride. He's got like a 5-foot stride. But this, we've got a predator. And it looks like it came here and then it went back. Doug must have been in the yard when it came out. And Doug right now, he's in condition. He could take on a coyote. His shoulder's doing really well right now. But yeah, it's we've definitely got another predator here. I'm just following this track here. Well, now that everything's getting frozen, they're going to start, traveling more, and they'll cut across the lake. Yeah, there's the tracks. That's definitely not Doug. Doug, look at him. He doesn't realize that Doug, get back here! Come here! Doug fell in right now. It would suck for him, but yeah, we definitely, we've got predator action. Yeah. Well guys, so then I can't even run the shotgun right now because I'm gimped. It's amazing though, with even this -10 weather, it's still a little bit wet down here. It's not totally frozen solid. Whatever was here is going down the lake. Doug, come! I don't want you running on the ice yet, it's still too thin. Yeah, it's definitely, I'm gonna try to give you a shot here. It looks like it's been down there. So it must have came onto the property and either I or Doug was outside. Actually, Doug just went by and everything just shook like it was an earthquake. Okay, Doug, come on! Come on! Doug! Come! Don't make me yell. Come on! I know you smell something, but we gotta stay in the yard. Oh, Doug, he gets sidetracked. He gets the smell of stuff, and he just, his instincts just take over. And his instinct is, go hunt whatever it is. Which is a good thing, but it's frustrating as hell when you want him to listen to you. But then again, he's supposed to be doing what he's doing. Catch-22. So we had a visitor, but it turned back before it got to the yard. So Doug must have been in the yard, or I was in the yard. Something happened. Oh, Doug, he's having a snow bath. Well, he just finished the snow bath. All right, guys, I'm gonna go down to the boat and get my rope so that I can I can clean out the buildings. I'm gonna use my sleigh instead of the wheelbarrow because we've got snow to slide it on, and I'm gonna get everything cleaned up and get everybody fresh straw, lots of fresh straw, and get their pen set up so they've got some places to sleep. And just get ready for the next 5 days waiting for the call to restart. Man, this is stressful stuff. This is really stressful. What a day, and I'm not done yet either. But I got to show you this while it's there's still sunlight. Now the sun was shining today. It did get a little warmer in the sun. Wind was still brutal. I'm actually frozen, but look at this. And you'll never get, oh, sorry about the bad camera, guys. I got my glove. All right, here we go. Look at this. Now, this looks like it's just melted snow, but it's actually not. This is from the Brent geese. They've been here all day, and when the snow was melting, they were chewing on the grass. Now, I don't know what the poor little geese are eating because there's not much left here. You know, they did a little bit of chewing over there, but my ducks have just basically been sleeping all day. They've actually been down at this end here. They're just starting to go around the pen to the front. But no sign of the predator. Doug has been doing some running down into the swamp barking. Actually, he's been doing a lot of barking today. It's driving me nuts. He thinks everything's a game. I'm trying to haul the straw manure from the shed. He's chewing on the sleigh. I'll show you the sleigh. I don't know how we did it. I'm pulling. The dog, I just couldn't believe it. Look at this. While I was pulling, this is amazing, guys. Look at that. That's what he did while I was pulling, chewing on it. He thinks everything's a game today. He's really frisky because it's so cold. But once I get the barn done, I'm clean the barn out right now. Put a bunch of fresh straw in, and then I'm going to. I'll show you what I've done today. It's been a brutal day. This one arm thing's really wearing on me. Well, there's the little Brent geese. They're going at the grass here. I don't know what these guys are going to do. Like pretty soon, we're going to have too much snow for them to do this. They're going to have to eat grain, which I don't think they can even digest it. I think their diet has to be grass. Now, I don't know if they'll eat hay. I just can't believe they're staying. Like this is, it's got to be, are we at 2 weeks, guys? I'm thinking we are. They're so cute. It'd be so cool if they stayed. It'd be cool if I could figure out what to feed them. I should say, I'd be cool if I could figure out what to feed them. My face is frozen, guys. I've been outside all day. This has been probably one of the most brutal days on the duck adventure. I'm wiped out. I've done 2 days worth of work. It seems, well, 1 day's work with one arm, so that's like 2 days work. It's crazy. So I've got the barn cleaned out. I gotta do the feed yet here. Oh, Dougie's got the duck spooked here. So I got the barn cleaned out. It's nice, but I don't know. I think what's happening is the reason they're not coming into the barn. It's too warm. It's the only thing that makes any sense because, you know, they're outdoor ducks. And I remember this last year. But what I did, I'll show you what I did here before they all get in here and get all congregating in here. I still got to feed them yet. But what I've done today is I moved all the grid covers all around. And I put them against the barn here so that they've got a windbreak for the barn. And I've filled them, just 2 bales of straw underneath there. It's going to be a mess to clean up, but I had to do it for the guys so they have something on. Now I don't know if they were just in there, so I don't know what they're going to do. But, and then over here, I go. Oh, we got a lot of ducks in here. Alright, what I did, I'm not going to go over there. Stop, get back here. I'll zoom in so we don't go over there. What I did was I put a tarp around the other side. I'll show you from the other side what it looks like. But I basically took and moved one of the grid sections over there. And put 2 bales of straw in there so there's a place for them to sleep. I've got the shed cleaned out with fresh straw, and I'll take you around the other side because that down there had no windbreak, and it was the wind howls off the lake. Oh man, I'm tired. My left elbow is killing me. I think I got tendonitis now in my left arm. Oh great, huh? It's like I just can't win here. But you know, I'm doing the same workload with my left arm, which I'm a right-handed person, so it's really putting a lot of pressure on my arm. So what I did, oh Doug, he's just wound out today. The fresh air, the cool air I should say. What I did was I put a banner. I had an old hockey NASCAR banner, and it just happened to be the right length to cover in 2 sets of grids, well actually 3 sets of grids. So that whole corner now is a nice little windbreak for them. So between the barn, against the barn over there, the shed, That's all I could come up with for shelter. I'm scrambling here, guys. I'm not set up to take care of 650 ducks in the winter, and that's what I'm dealing with right now, is this winter. Because tonight they're calling for -10 again. I was just on the internet, -10. So with the wind, it's going to be -17. So hopefully the ducks have enough brains to hunker down on the straw. I just don't believe what I'm going through here. This is crazy. I've been outside all day since this morning, and now like we're about 40 minutes, half an hour away from darkness here. I've blown the whole day, and I still haven't even got the feeder filled yet, which I'm going to go do right now. So I hope this helps the ducks now. Watch, I'll come out tonight, or I'll look out tomorrow morning, and they'll all be sleeping underneath the tree here. Ducks are strange that way. You know, they'll get down in one spot and they'll just stay on the ground and sleep. But hopefully the straw isn't, entices them to go over there. It's a nice dry spot, and the barn is a windbreak, as long as the wind's not blowing on the other side. And this is all I can come up with them for. Come up with them. Come up forward. Oh man, I can't even talk. My face is frozen solid. The wind's been nasty all day. Alright, I gotta go get the feed now. It's feeding time. Well, I put a dent in the straw pile today. 10 bales of straw gone. So I spread more out than I showed before. I'll show you when I walk around. I'm just doing the roundup here because it's 20 after 4. I'm wiped out. And I'm gonna put the ducks in. Well, I'm gonna head them there and see what happens. But their Muscovies are hiding down here for some reason. There are a bunch of Muscovies are hiding behind the hedge. Come on, ducks! Oh, they already found the straw that I put down for them. I'll show you. I put straw around the building because they like to sleep around the edge of the building. So I thought, well, I'm going to put straw there. You can see they're already in it. I put straw around the tree. We got straw all over the place here. Hopefully it gives them a little more comfort tonight. This is supposed to be nasty cold again. For some reason they don't want to have the wind tonight. I don't blame them. Oh, the little brant geese here. They fly away, but it runs from Doug. It's so bizarre. God, they're a small bird. So tiny. Alright, I'm yawning, I'm so tired. I gotta do a bit of a roundup here. Well, they're heading into the this grid I set up. I was sort of wondering because there's only 2 openings, one at each end, for them to get into that one. So I was sort of like, I didn't know if they were going to go, how long it was going to take them to get into it. But the temptation of fresh straw. That's got to make it a lot more comfortable for them tonight. This scrambling is really wearing me out. Considering the predator was down at this end of the yard, I don't understand why the ducks are hanging around down here. Oh, geese. Doug's done a lot of panic running to the swamp today. No, the Muscovies are waking up. They're just getting up here. They've been sleeping all day under the hedge here. The whole day. There was like about 7 of them. Well, it looks like everybody's waking up here. They're all heading up. Well, I'm going to do a walk around, guys, and make sure everything's okay here and get the ducks rounded up. Doug! Poor Muscovies. Every time they fly, Doug gets too excited. But yeah, if they walk, you know, he's really good, which Muscovies are the hardest duck to herd. That's what Doug's been doing all day. Every time he goes down here, he just stops and he just starts staring down in the swamp. Someone was here today. Fresh tracks. Like really fresh tracks. He knows something's around. I wouldn't doubt right now it's lurking in the bulrushes. And the fact that Doug and I have been out here like all day, like absolutely all day. Doug actually, considering how cold it is, he's done a phenomenal job of doing it today. He hasn't caught a chill once. Hasn't done his famous trick of opening the front door and going to sleep on the couch. And I walk up to the front of the house and the door's open. Oh, we got some stragglers. Oh, he's got his duck poop. Nothing like a little snack of duck poop. Come on, duckies. It's getting dark. It's going to be dark here in about 20 minutes. Peekings. They try to imitate the Muscovies. It's so funny. Yeah, so what I've done here, I put a bunch of straw around the trees because they like to sleep around the trees, and they like to sleep around the edge of the building here. So instead of sleeping on the concrete, I put a bunch of straw down for them. It's got to help them. I personally would rather sleep on some straw than the bare ground. I prefer to sleep in a building, but unfortunately the duck adventure is not set up for what we're going through. This is truly a scramble. Oh, the brown geese are already in the pen. I didn't even heard them. I gotta show this to you. Look at there's one right there. Look at that. Doug, come here. I'm waiting for them to go inside the barn. They're going in with the ducks now. That is just crazy. These guys could end up becoming tame. I gotta talk to my neighbor. I'm gonna be able to straw or hay. See if they'll eat that. But they seem to be picking over at the grain a little bit. Come on, Doug. I don't believe it. I'm baffled. They're not supposed to be here. Come on, Doug, get out here. Doug's being obsessed with the pen today. He loves the fresh straw. He's actually made a bed, and every place I put straw, Doug has laid down. Look at them jammed in there. And they don't use the barn. I don't get it. It's like the barn is, so much more comfortable. But they get jammed in that shed. Like, I wouldn't doubt there's 100 ducks in there. That's way too many ducks to have here for the winter. Oh man, pray to the weather god, guys. We need a blast of warm air. Really bad. Oh, there's quite a crew now. Have gone into the grid there, so. Well, hopefully this makes a difference tonight. I'm gonna go and have leftovers tonight because it's too late now to start my supper. Plus, I'm wiped right out. I'm actually, this is the tiredest I've been in a long time on the duck adventure. Today was a brutal day, and everything I did was to scramble to take care of 600 plus ducks. With minus 17 wind chill tonight. Didn't count on that curveball.